California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like to get weed. Wake up every morning, you I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey! Blue 60! Easy alert! White!
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
12 yards.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He gets this to Davante Adams. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
First down.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And he is going to lose yardage here. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Tutu Atwell. 29 yards. And the Rams will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Rams 7, Seahawks nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. Now Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Darnold from the gun. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 53 yards. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 10.
Set. 180.
Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
I see through your eye, and I still enjoy.
The backfield empties out. It's 3rd and 7.
White. 250.
Stafford now to throw. And he's caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. They went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Set.
They'll run the toss here with Corum. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. He gets nothing on back-to-back runs, so now you're dealing with a 3rd and 10 and probably a passing play.
I would agree with that, and I would highly suggest to the play caller, check a different part of that section on your play sheet, because his first 2 runs didn't help you at all. Find someone else who can touch the ball and maybe move it downfield.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Corum. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Like 22.
Back to throw. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone, and it still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and throw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds in midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
They didn't give up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Man, I had to grow. That's why
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
We're outside. Ready?
From the 50, it's Darnold. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Braden Fisk on the stop. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
In motion, the tight end. On 4th down, Darnold. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll get this down, rolled into the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now Myers for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied. There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, LA. Blake Corum, 77 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Jason Myers.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, of that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
It's now second and
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Second and 6.
Alert! Tonight!
On the ground is Rivers. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
A 4-yard gain.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Throwing is Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Set! Lady!
They run with Rivers. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 54.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
40 got. 40 got.
Now Stafford. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Third down.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. They'll throw now on the final play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Walker. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Red 80. Here goes that.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Set. Red 80. Look at
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The Seahawks 16-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Drill right. Set.
Again, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings
Now
up
it's
3rd
Stafford.
and 3.
Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
But the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And, Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Here goes set. Ready, hot.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Kyren Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Jason Myers.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Seahawks 35, Rams 28. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Red 80. No 80.
After the interception, here's Darnold. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, Rams 28. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Set. Like 7. Number 20. Zebra.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 44-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 88 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On third down, here's Corum. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
And the Rams first down. First and 10
to throw with Stafford. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Blake Corum. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
42. Rams 36.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
To Rashid Shaheed. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Horton.
Darnold's pass.
They'll come out now in an empty backfield. 5 receivers split out. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. To the air again, Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 20.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now it's Darnold.
Third down.
Open man is Barner, the tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. Walker once more. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
36.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing football.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the others. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Walker with another carry. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, You would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Reset.
Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Here we go, set.
As Shaheed going to go in motion. Here's Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Up the middle, here's Walker. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all on anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, set. Reset.
Darnold now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blow, everybody like you got read.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set. Reset.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now Darnold. And this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. And pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Now a run here off the arc. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. In there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for the Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping.
A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for
now it's Stafford. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.